Hi, I'm Donna Judd, and today I'm on location here at Jolley Realty. We're going to take you through a series here with the Jolley Realty about how to buy a home, sell a home, and home inspections. Our first series, however, is going to be an introduction to the agents here at Jolley Realty. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gerald, you've got quite a gang here, but not everyone. But
No.
some of the agents are here today.
We're missing about 3 realtors.
Okay, and we hope to maybe catch up with them. Yeah, somebody's got to work while
That's
we
right.
sit and hang out, and I know how that can be. Well, maybe we'll catch up with them in another segment.
Good.
But you've got someone here, Kay Coble, and she's kind of seniority around here, I believe.
She's our senior realtor, yes.
Kay, you've got something special sitting in front of you.
Right.
Let's talk about how long you've been in real estate.
Well, I've had a license for 32 years, but I've been with Century 21 for 22.
So that's quite a long standing.
It's pretty good.
Quite a long standing. And I would like to just take a minute to recognize that you're sitting with an award in front of you. That's something that I love, and that's diamonds. But if you could explain why you have that and how you've gotten it several times over the years.
This is the Century 21 Award. We have an awards banquet every year, and we work for a year, and we get half listing gives us half a point. Selling gives us half a point. So I had 32 sides, is what they call it. You had to have 32 to get the Diamond Award, and this is it. And there were 3 of us in the state that got the Diamond Award this time. There's a Ruby Award, Emerald Award, Diamond Award, and then it goes up into other things, top producers, etc. So,
And I think you have a collection now of,
I don't have diamonds. This is my first diamond.
Okay.
That was quite a
but you
deal.
have a ruby and an
Emerald several
as
times,
well.
yes.
Okay, so you're a repeat there. Okay.
Yes, since 2007.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and it just shows the talent,
That's right.
Gerald, that you have here in your business. It
Yes.
absolutely does. And Kay, you're kind of a staple around town as well. You've been in Cushing for quite a while.
Since 1954.
All right, that's great.
And I've done quite a few things here.
What did you do prior to real estate?
Well, just when I was first licensed, I still was licensed. I was a paralegal for Sterling Grubbs. I went
Okay.
to OU and got my paralegal law until he passed away.
Okay.
So, and then I've taught piano and organ for quite a while, and I've done a lot of other things. I've been a secretary to Tom Hughes in the general office at Hughes Lumber.
Okay, so you've got a lot of Cushing history.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to you, Loretta Palmer. How are you this
Yes,
morning?
I'm good, thank you.
Now you also received an award, but you said you had yours at home, probably in a coveted spot, I'm
Yes,
sure.
of course.
But how long have you been here with Gerald?
Well, with Gerald, probably 4 years, but
Okay.
in real estate, over 20 years.
Okay, and has that always been within the Cushing area?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a hometown girl.
Well, I moved here in 1980,
Okay.
and I opened up, I worked for First National Bank at the time, and then I went and opened up my own office supply, Cushing Office Supply, and had that for several years, and then I went into real estate, so.
Okay. All
So
right.
glad to have her.
Well, I mean, you've got quite the deck here.
That's right.
That it's getting pretty stacked. And then enter Bill Parsons.
Yes.
Now, Bill, how long have you been here with Gerald?
A little over a year.
Yeah, hadn't been that long, but
I'm the newbie.
you're a newbie maybe here, but you two go back quite a ways.
Well, we don't go back quite a ways, but Bill has a lot of experience. Yes, Bill and I started out being friends at 4 years old.
That's longevity right there. 4 years old. My goodness.
We're not going to tell you how long ago that was.
Okay. Well, then I won't press you. I won't press you. But you also say he has a lot of experience. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I was in banking 35 years, and the last 10 years I ran a bank, and I started out in banking over personnel, and then they got me in lending just within a few months. So I've made real estate loans for about 20 years before I moved up and became the president of the bank. So I've been around, and I've had my real estate license for, I can't remember how long ago that was, probably 30 years ago.
Okay.
I just never activated them because I didn't want to compete with people who were sending me business, and all.
That's kind of a unique situation, and my goodness, Gerald, all of these fine agents bring something really nice to the table for you
That's right.
and for this community.
Oh, yes, for the community. Bill, also, you might tell them a little bit about what you done before you got into banking.
Well,
Or
it's kind of odd. Both my kids lived in Cushing, and both of them were born in Cushing. I used to coach basketball at Olive High School.
Oh, okay.
And I was there 6 years, and my kids were born while I was there. So I also know a lot of people. Like last night, there in my backyard at the pool, kid Kent Jackson, who I taught in school years ago. I think Kent was in 5th grade when I quit.
Is
so-
that right?
George Brock III was my 5th and 6th grade basketball coach. I was head coach.
Okay,
and-
all right. Well, you are.
So there's
you're
a
community.
lot of connections
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you kind of go out from this community and kind of ripple out a little bit.
And all of
quite a
Bill's
few
family
people.
lives in Cushing.
And
Okay.
yeah, I retired, and my kids, I was spending every weekend coming to Cushing, and then I actually coached Cushing 4th, 5th, and 6th basketball tournament team. So, I just spend a lot of time in Cushing. I decided I'd.
So it's the perfect setup.
Right.
Absolutely. Gerald, what would you say about your team here at Century 21?
I would say I have a really good team. I am so proud of them. They're all Christian family. I'm just so proud to have each and every one of them as a team. And we work as a team. We depend on each other, and we help each other.
Well,
And we have a jolly good time.
oh, I love that. A jolly good time. And there's no better place to have a jolly good time than right here.
That's right.
At Jolley Realty.
Jolley
That's fabulous. Gerald, what would you say that your agents concentrate on more than anything? And there's a phone going off with, perhaps someone buying and selling, but what would you say that your agents concentrate on for the Cushing community that you think is beneficial to people here?
Well, they're all involved with the city and keep up with things that's going on and try to better the community for sure. Just like in the schools and sports and the churches and education, yes.
I served on the planning commission for, probably 12 years.
Okay.
Right.
So it's kind of, this little meeting that we're having here today is to kind of know everyone on a personal level and know that you really are and have been a part of the community for a long time. And is there any better place that you could think of to come and trust maybe the buying of a home or selling and get the right advice?
Well, the way I look at
This
it,
area.
we have to be able to sell Cushing
Yes.
before we sell a home.
Yes.
There's a lot of people moving in town now, and we try to sell Cushing before we sell a home.
And
gotta-
that's where it's all about, and we have the new middle school project coming
Oh, we
in.
got a lot of
Things
things.
like that help your,
New motels, we're
Yeah.
doing good. We're doing good.
absolutely. Well, if there's someone out there that's watching, maybe they're thinking about coming to Cushing, what would each of you say to them about why they should move to Cushing? We'll start with Loretta.
I think the schools here are great. They're just the right size. They're great teachers, great sports in the school system. I think we really do have one of the best school systems around.
I
Okay?
think it's a great place for senior citizens. I've lived as a preacher's daughter in a lot of towns in my life, and Cushing is one town I really love. I always have liked it, and I think it's a great place for anyone. We have a lot of things to offer people of all ages, but particularly the seniors have a lot of special things that happen here, so it's nice.
Well, Gerald, I want to weigh in with you a little bit and see what you think. Why Cushing?
Why Cushing? I really believe that Cushing would be a great place to raise your family. We have a low crime area, excellent fire department, excellent police department. We got a new facility for them, and plenty of churches to choose from. We have the eating places, the motels. We are getting a new motel, so.
And then, Bill, what do you think, Mr. All Around?
Well, Cushing has as I see it, has a great core of people who have been here for a long time, a solid foundation. And then I spend, as Mike can attest, I spend a lot of time with the younger generation in this town, and there are just a lot of great young adults, and then the kids here, just really good kids, good competitors and everything. Just
And plenty of things really for you to do.
plenty of
And I
things
think
to
that's
do.
important
You
to
have
families.
anything you want in Cushing.
Correct.
Every once in a while, maybe you need to go to Tulsa for
Just
something
every
special, or
great
Stillwater.
once in a while. Well, everybody's got to
Yeah.
make a day trip
Yeah,
somewhere.
but
right.
almost everything
once
you
in a
need is
while.
right here in Cushing.
Well, I have to say it's been a pleasure to sit down with you all today and kind of get to know you and to get to know why Jolley. You know, we say why Cushing, why Jolley? Well, it's a jolly good time, first of all, as we've seen in this first of the series, but also you all bring something very special and specific to the table for your business.
That's right.
Gerald, anything
try
you wanna
try to cover
close
it all, and we try to convince everybody that they need to come to Cushing and come to Century 21, because we are covered in every field, so we can take care of that for you. And thank you for the ones that's already bought houses from us, and we appreciate that.
Thank all of you for sitting down with me this morning and taking a little time out of your day. Make sure you keep it on Donna and Friends, because we'll have upcoming series that I think you'll find important on whether you need to buy, sell a house, or financing is what you have questions about. You'll want to keep it on Donna and Friends. We'll be back. Thanks for joining me this week on Donna and Friends. You know, I can tell that we're certainly in the dog day summer heat. The wind's been blowing a lot. The temperatures are getting up. It's definitely summer. You don't want to forget to join me next week for Donna and Friends. We're going to have a little information about the upcoming 4th of July celebration, what it means to Cushing. We'll also have information on the airport open house, so you don't want to miss that. Because you know, on Donna and Friends, you never know what or who is next. So